So the Ohangwena Directorate of Education, Arts and Culture, as well as the Lifelong Learning Division, will be launching the Heritage and Readathon Week. The Adult Learners Week will take place, that is, from the 1st to the 8th of September 2022, under the theme Transforming Literacy Learning Spaces, while the Heritage Week will be celebrated under the theme Unity in Diversity. With more, I'm now joined on the line by Chief Education Officer for the Lifelong Learning Department, that is in the Ohangwena Directorate of Education, Ms. Hilma Nangola. A very, very good morning, Ms. Nangola. How are you doing?
Very good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Namibia.
You're well?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. Okay, so how would you describe the operations of the Lifelong Division in the Ministry of Education and their quest to ensure lifelong learning continues?
Well, thank you very much, Michelle. Within Ohangwena Directorate of Education, Arts and Culture, we have a division, Lifelong Learning, Arts and Culture, amongst others. Now, within this division, we have 4 other subdivisions. We have libraries and archive services. We have adult and continuing education. We have arts, culture, and heritage. Now, the aim of lifelong learning as a division is to provide lifelong learning opportunities from birth to death, be it academic, traditional, cultural, informal, non-formal, you name them. So we literally impart a great deal of knowledge at all levels, be it children, youth, or adults. We reach out to communities and provide relevant skills that will improve their livelihood through our various programs.
Fantastic. Sounds very, very good. Now, in the Ohangwena region specifically, have you experienced many adults coming to enroll for adult education?
Yes, Michelle, we really do experience a high rate of enrollment, and it's always evident at each beginning of the academic year that the number of adult males enrolled is far below than as compared to the female counterparts. However, in as much as they are coming forward to enroll, we also faced with the challenge of poor attendance, and some they eventually drop out, and it has been reported to say it's due to some household responsibilities and also other social events. Hence now the importance of this launch to advocate and involve all stakeholders at different levels to address some of these challenges.
Fantastic, Ms. Nangola. It's very, very exciting. But another equally important event that is scheduled for September is the Heritage and the Readathon Week. So what are some of the activities lined up for this?
Okay, with Heritage, here it's about celebrating our culture and our traditions. This is where we talk about our origins, and we dress traditionally. We dress our traditional attires. We dance our traditional songs. We eat traditional foods and have some traditional drinks. During this time, we're also supposed to visit heritage sites. For example, here in Ohangwena, we have Enhana Shrine. We also have Nakambale Museum in Olukonda in Oshikoto region. And we also have a baobab tree in Outapi, Omsati region. During the Heritage Week, we are also expected to engage in reading cultural books and magazines, debate on cultural phenomena like traditional houses, traditional doctors, etc., and also perform dramas on cultural activities. With regard to Readathon, we are expected to read aloud, to tell stories, poems, and do some quiz. So specifically in Ohangwena during the Readathon Week, we are going to have a reading competition program starting on the 26th up to the 29th with the grade 1 to 7 learners. And this competition will be concluded on the 30th of September, whereby the best performing learners will be awarded.
Okay. Now, Ms. Nangola, for the longest time that I can remember, it has been said that we are not a reading nation. We don't like to read. But would you say that, enough has been done to encourage, a reading nation? Would you say that the status is still the same over the last, let's say, 10 years, for example?
Yeah. In Ohangwena, Michelle, we are very lucky because we have one of the biggest libraries in the country, one of which was sponsored by the Millennium Challenge account. So this library is very well equipped with all kinds of periodical and reading materials, and students can also come here and search for the information or to use computers. In addition to that, in Ohangwena, we also have 3 community libraries. One is based in Enana, the other one in Okongo, and Ongwelume, the third one. So we also have a mobile library, and we also have school libraries, and these mobile library and school libraries are being supported by the main library just to make sure that we cover the entire spectrum of our Ohangwena community. However, more is still needs to be done. Promoting a reading culture should not just be a responsibility of the government. The community should also do their part. At this point, in Ohangwena, we particularly want to encourage parents and caregivers to invest more on buying their kids the reading and educational materials, rather than just focusing on buying toys and clothes. This will not only promote the culture of reading, but it will also improve the academic performance of our children, because the more you read, the more you learn, and the more tolerant you can be. And this will eventually lead to a safe society.
Indeed, indeed. Now, the launch is obviously set to raise awareness on these and the importance. Talk to us about dates, times, venue, and so on.
Okay, so the venue, the launch will be taking place on the 2nd of September. That will be Friday. It will be taking place at Ohangwena Regional Library. It's situated in Helau Nafidi town, and the time will be 10 o'clock. The program will be very short, yet very informative.
Okay, well, is there anything else that you would like to leave us with this morning?
Yes, perhaps at this point is just to inform the viewers, especially Ohangwena, to say the keynote speaker at this event will be Honorable Valden Devashia, the governor of Ohangwena region. Therefore, we would like to once again invite the community members of Ohangwena from all walks of life to come and join us. And we really are looking forward to having them there.
Okay, fantastic, Ms. Angolo. All the best with your events, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, have a good one. There you have it, Ms. Hilma Nangolo, their Chief Education Officer, speaking to us. That is about Heritage Week and Readathon Week that they will be hosting in the coming weeks of September. Sounds very exciting, doing what Denver would say. Yes, very good stuff out there. So don't forget that also encouraging a reading culture is not just a government job. Please, as a parent, play a role. As a caregiver, you have so much to contribute towards this as well. News at 7 o'clock coming up.